It's here with Sudhi and Suchi.
Karam se dagat, dharam se azad. Why am I sounding like Dharmendra?
I don't even
I mean, like,
know
seriously,
for a
no,
second.
just because I said dharam se azad.
I was going to bring you the medication maybe.
Welcome to Hear It Here with Sudhi, this person who is here. Sudhi and Suchi.
Why is it that I'm always introduced as a prop?
This person. But with us, oh my God, look who is here. Ranbir Kapoor. And there's a share over there.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I saw. What an entry of the screen.
Yeah. So here we are with the two stars of Shamshera. Now, Shamshera, they say
I think
that
before you start, I must tell all you guys that this lady sitting out here, I've been watching her on screen since 30 years and she hasn't changed. She is
hasn't
the
changed. She
same.
actually has.
She's as warm as ever, she's as beautiful as ever, and it's really nice. It takes me back to my growing up years.
yes, you must have been watching Hippie Puri and all
Yes,
that.
of course, of course.
Yes, I know,
So
I know,
it's
Oh, thank
so I have a warm feeling in my heart sitting next to you.
Thank you, thank you. Arey, lots of girls have very warm feelings in their hearts when they see you. So, you know, I'm
That's for
talking to
another
them.
podcast.
That's
Another podcast.
Nevertheless, okay, in Shamshera they say it is a father's legacy. Okay, I'm starting with you. A father's legacy, a son's destiny. Congratulations when we're talking about father, son, daughter, whatever it is. Congratulations to
Congratulations.
start off
Thank
with.
you, thank you.
Okay. As far as Shamshera is concerned and as far as your life is concerned, thanks to, you know, Rishiji, God bless his soul, how important is that for you, that particular statement?
Oof. You know, actually, when I started in this career, being from the family I'm in, I heard this word legacy,
Yes.
the pressure of being from a family, but I always looked at it as a responsibility. And fortunately for me, I had the good sense that if I had to succeed in this industry, I had to do it on my own terms. I had to be individualistic about it.
Yes.
So there was a lot of debate on the choice of the films that I was doing by my father. What are you doing to be a mainstream actor? You can't do films like Wake Up Sid or Barfi or Rockstar and films like that. But it was very important for me to follow my heart, to follow to choose the subjects that appeal to me, which I connected with, so I could put it across on, I could put myself in those characters. So legacy is something I carry very proudly. I'm very proud of my legacy. But it's not something I've ever taken for granted. It's not something I ever thrown at people.
Yes.
It's not something that I feel very responsible for it. Where Shamshera is concerned, yes, Balli has to carry Shamshera's legacy forward, but he's reluctant. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be part of the tribe that they are from. That's the Khameran tribe. He wants to join the British forces. He wants to be a police officer, and he just hates the Khameran people. So they're very different from where I come from. So I could not really relate my life to it. But it was very interesting to play both these characters on screen because it's a far departure from anything I've done and anything that I am in real life.
Considering the Kapoor legacy, and you are going to become a father. So how important is that for you?
It is
as far as your child to come.
the most important. I think that is the most important role to play in life. It's the only thing I'm looking forward to in life.
Wow.
I've always wanted children. We are blessed that we are expecting, and I have so many dreams and imaginations and plans, and every night me and Ali are discussing things. But till it doesn't happen, till the day the child is not born, you don't know how it's going to be. I just hope that I am present. I hope that I can give as much of my time and value system and everything I have. But I know it's hard. It's easy to say, but when you go about and do it, it's a hard
You know,
work.
none of you have kids. I have kids. I have one kid
don't.
rather. Yeah. He's been married 3 times.
Yeah, that's another story.
That's another story. But it's the
I'm
most
writing a
beautiful
book on
experience
it,
in
yeah.
the
It
world.
is,
I have a 14-year-old girl. You know her. Yeah,
Yes,
here
she's
itself.
darling, she
Yeah,
is.
and it's the most beautiful, and you don't have to worry about a thing. It'll just.
But I must say that you're not definitely sounding nervous, and I also wanted to add to the fact that did you have a ball playing either of the two characters?
Yeah.
But I mean, having said that, I must say I thought that was beautiful what you said, that you're grateful for it, and I believe that is reflected in each and every performance of yours.
Thank you.
In whatever cinema that I've seen of yours. So
Yes.
Thank you.
kudos, and I hope that it's always going to be onwards and upwards for you. But this is not the end of the interview.
Yes.
Because now I'm going to be talking to Vaani. So, yes, hello. How are you doing? So, tell me this. As far as your preparation for the character is concerned, you're playing, a character in a film which has two stalwarts, a very strong and brilliant protagonist and a very strong and brilliant antagonist. how is it for you in terms of preparation that you needed to hold yourself as a character in the film? What did you start of go through in terms of your head as a process?
I think the thing is that you don't get overwhelmed or swayed by one's achievements and the kind of brilliance they come with.
Sure.
It's amazing. It only helps me to grow as an actor, to as a co-actor, as a performer, and be able to deliver even more impactful performance in the film. But yeah, I was focusing on Sona, the character that I'm portraying in the film, and Karan and I have had immense, detailed, in-depth conversations in the past, like before we started going on set, where we came onto on similar grounds as to what it is and what he expects out of a Sona, and just basically blindly, as a horse with the blinders, follow his vision and direction.
Sorry, I had to do that.
No, that is exactly what I did. Oh my God!
I just couldn't help myself.
That is
So,
exactly
what is your
I did, my
favorite?
friend.
What's your favorite song?
That's
Is it Alani?
That's exactly how you see Sona in the film. Oh my God, he's revealed it, guys. I have nothing more left to say. There are
So
no
just
there are
trotting
no more
along,
dimensions
as you
left
were
to
saying.
Sona apart from that. I
Should
don't
we
know
gallop
what
into the next question?
Yes.
to say. Let's trot. Let's trot. Let's take it easy.
Ranbir, Karan has been known to be a mega taskmaster. That we know about that. He worked with your father in Agnipath, 10 years ago, right? And then you here in this one, you're also playing father and son. Were there any comments from him that because he's worked with Rishiji as well, to bring anything of your father into this father character?
I think my father tortured him because
Not the other way around.
he tortured him. So he is, I think, taking badla on me in this film. But my father is that actor.
He warned you, didn't he? Your
He
father
did.
warned you.
He did. My father's that actor. Especially with and Karan it was his first film. Karan's also grown up in front of him because Karan's father and my father were best friends.
Yeah.
So he knew that he needed to know that the director knows what he's doing.
Correct.
So he used to test him every day. He used to ask him 100 questions. He used to question Karan's conviction. How can I do this? Why should I do this? But I think he really enjoyed working with my father. And my father really enjoyed working in a part like this because all his life he always played the romantic lead. He always played the chocolate boy.
Guys, I saw it 17 times. I met him and I told him, your dad, and I said, I've watched it 17 times. He said, 17? I said,
He must be really
17
judging
times.
you.
I know every dialogue of that movie. Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. So, but they had a great creative collaboration.
And what a performance!
Yeah.
I mean,
and he surprised everyone. And just the casting of actor like Rishi Kapoor to play Rauf Lala
Yes.
was
Yeah,
quite
yeah, yeah,
shocking.
of course.
But he did warn me when I signed the film. I called him and I said, I'm doing Karan Malhotra's film. He was happy because Karan Malhotra is one of those few directors working in the film industry who make films for a larger audience.
Right.
Yes.
So he was happy I was doing that. But he warned me he's going to be troublesome. He's not an easy director to work with, so just be prepared.
Yeah.
But he's a good director.
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Vaani, I mean, as far as the film is concerned, you learned Kathak. I mean, we're going to talk about dance. So last time when we talked about dance, Ranbir, I gave her a picture, which was that I danced like a giraffe giving birth. I have graduated.
And she was talking about how scared she was when she was
But-
Chandigarh Ghare Ashiki.
Yeah.
But I've graduated now, I must say.
Yeah.
To what?
post-star, I'm now a geriatric dyslexic warthog.
Not bad.
Wrap your head around
Yeah,
that.
Not bad.
Yeah?
Getting
Somewhat
there,
close,
getting
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Almost.
exactly.
Almost,
it's like,
yeah, you're gonna,
it's like, yeah, it's not like the conversation.
You're coming close
that-
to me.
It's like, well done.
Very,
It's
very close.
intriguing. But yes, you learnt Kathak formally for this.
No, not just for this.
For
I mean,
this, but-
the thing is, I knew I was well versed with the dance form. In my school days, for approximately 10 years, I have learned Kathak. But those are it's not a professional training, whatever that you get to learn in a school format. So I knew the dance form, but I think you need finishing and all,
Sure,
because then
sure.
I had to revisit the whole classical
Classical aspect
dancing
of
and
it,
aspect
right.
of it. And thanks to Brinda ma'am, yeah, she makes sure that your expressions are bang on, your dance steps are bang on. She won't budge if you don't give her the take that she demands.
There was a lot of harness work as well, right? In terms
Not
of your
in
performance?
the
In Fitur.
in Fitur, yes.
Yeah.
Was there any injuries?
But no.
Are you okay? Just
I
check.
believe-
She's looking fine.
Did you do something?
No, nothing at all. He and I were exchanging
He
football.
did
notes.
something.
This is like he
He must have directed to my head or
No,
something.
no,
like
no.
Kuku
How
or
did you know?
something. I know
She's
him now.
intuitive,
By
this
now I
girl.
know.
She's
I'm
Virgo
telling
like
you.
me, hence our intuition is really
I'm telling you, I have a sixth
Ranbir,
sense,
I
guys.
swear, I thought
I
you were
know.
going to be the
I have
big
two eyes in
fighter
the back
and
of
I
my
was
head.
like,
It was a good save, but alas.
Yes.
Yes.
But no, this has been absolutely fantastic. We're just wishing you all the very, very,
you.
very best for Shamshera.
Thank you.
Yes, and everything else to come in this coming year. Yes,
you.
you'll have lots to look forward to.
Absolutely.
You personally as well. I mean, it's been
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
gonna be
brilliant.
fabulous.
We could sit here and talk to you forever and a day, but we will for the next one.
Yes, looking forward.
Yeah, good
Looking
luck. All the
forward.
very
We
best.
really
Thank
hope,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for being on
Thank
here.
you.
Yes.
All
Thank
the
you.
best,
Thank
Ranbir,
you.
honestly,
Thank
and all the
you.
best, Vaani.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Godspeed to the both of you.
Here with Sudhi and Suchi.